Hi, my name's Dan Berry. I'm a healthcare project manager in Nashville, and I co-founded Bunker Labs Nashville with Blake Hogan.
And when Bunker came to Nashville and they were at the EC, you were day in and day out in that little room with Blake and on the staff side of the Entrepreneur Center, and there's a lot of work. And I just want to take a quick moment to talk a little about your story and then what your big idea is for America. So
Sure, let's do it.
How did you learn about Bunker, and what drew you to it?
So through a mutual friend named Chris Christie here in Nashville, Blake and I got connected about 9 months ago now, and he started to tell the story about how we're going to launch the next greatest generation. I was sold from those 4 words. You know, there's nothing better than saying, hey, we're going to take some of America's finest men and women and transition them into successful business owners and operators. And the thought that we can literally change the country, change our economy, change our political system, and just change the way people view veterans in business, it's just incredibly inspiring.
It is. It's really moving. And you were volunteering with Blake from day one, and now what does your role look like with ongoing work?
So sure, I'd made a decision to leave the military to pursue other endeavors last year, and that was right about the same time that I met Blake. And as I was going through my military transition, it just seemed like a natural fit to transition and support the people I love. You know, support our veterans, support our entrepreneurs, the people who really support this country. And the idea that I can couple a passion of supporting these folks with an effort in business is just inspiring. So through my transition, I successfully found a position in healthcare that's helping me establish my footing in business while still keeping this entrepreneurial dream alive for our men and women who wore the uniform.
We just had the first cohort go through there, and today's kind of like a graduation day, in addition to speakers and panels and all sorts of fun stuff like that. For someone who does not know what going through the Bunker Labs cohort, what's that like? How do you describe that for someone who might be interested in trying that?
There's a common theme throughout the country right now, is that when we can talk to it all day, but when veterans leave service, they leave a piece of themselves behind. They leave a piece of themselves that used to hold their camaraderie, that used to hold that bond that they shared with their brothers and sisters. And when they leave the service, they leave that behind. And it's just, I bet most of your veterans will attest to it, that there's a void there that needs to be filled. People struggle for years and years trying to figure out how to scratch that itch and fill that void. But what we're trying to sell is, hey, you have a good idea. You have an entrepreneurial mindset. Let's fill your void with that. Let's get you into business, start your business, but do it with a mutual camaraderie of the bunker, and get those folks who equally have the same passion and history to fill their voids together, while equally creating small businesses that are successful and that are passionate. And to this end, it's really not about, you could create $1 million tech company. If that's what you want to do as a veteran entrepreneur, phenomenal. We're going to help you all the way. If you want to operate a single man food truck for the rest of your life, even better. We're going to help you along the way too.
That's great. Well, how can someone connect with you, connect with Bunker locally in Nashville?
So if you want to reach out to bunkerlabs.org, you'll find all our contact information online. If you come down to the Entrepreneur Center at 41 Peabody Street, ask for Blake Hogan. You can find out more, figure out how to connect and get involved.
Thank you so much.